I had a client I did a job opportunity research for. As I was going over the list with him, I was explaining what was required for each opportunity. We came to one opportunity that did not request a cover letter. He screamed over the phone, That's the one I need. I hate writing cover letters." I let him have his moment and I reminded him, one, the cover letter was part of the package he purchased. I would be doing that for him. And two, even if they didn't request one, it might be in his best interest to have one attached. In today's episode, I will discuss the 4 points of writing the dreaded cover letter.
Welcome to GEB Johnson Podcast with your host, Janola Johnson. Here, you will hear about finding the right career to fit your purpose and mastering your mindset. This is where you will learn how to take control of your life and make it happen.
Hi, purposeful listeners. I know for some people, writing is a dreaded task. They will prefer to walk on a bed of coals than sit down and write something. And for others, it's not a problem. Writing is just as easy as breathing. Regardless of which category you fall into, if you are applying for a job, you will most likely have to write a cover letter. For those who are in their mid to late career, writing a cover letter was not part of the application process when you first started looking. So if you're planning to change careers, plan on constructing a cover letter. The 4 points of writing the cover letter are: 1. A cover letter is used to connect the dots of your resume. Your resume is only listing your educational and work experiences. The cover letter shows the hiring manager how your experiences enhanced previous employers. They can see how you was a great asset to the company. 2. Show how you are more qualified than other candidates. The letter allows you to showcase your personality. 3. You're passionate about the opportunity. Here you can show how much getting this job means to you. And 4, it gives you an opportunity to show them you are the solution to their problem. Hiring you will solve all of their problems and pain points. Let's break this down. First, connecting your resume to your experiences. Again, your resume is to show everything you've done in your work history. You may have some work experience on your resume that may not have much or anything to do with the job you are applying for. However, the resume can't explain how your experiences work well with the job opportunity you are applying for currently. So in your cover letter, you can explain that. For example, my experience in recruiting for my company at job fairs gives me experience in communicating with people. In the people I recruited, I have a 55 retention rate in my recommendations for 2 years. This is where you can put your experiences on the resume into a pretty picture for the reader. You want to use numbers in this section. Show how you saved the company money, decreased problems, increased revenue or profits. Also, give a time frame, a number of months or years. Show them how you have been an asset to your previous company and how you will be an asset to them. Second, show them how qualified you are over other candidates. You want to leave the reader ready to pick up the phone or email you to come in for an interview immediately. Show how much experience you've had along with numbers and time frame. Just like my previous example, my communication skills and the ability to read people helps me to recommend the right people for the right opportunity with a 55% retention rate in 2 years. Is an example of showing the employer you have the ability to get to know people in a way that you are able to detect whether they are a good recommendation for an opportunity. Today's episode is brought to you by the Masterclass on the Modern Career Search. This course is available for you to take online. It walks you through finding that perfect opportunity without going to major job boards that may have outdated opportunities. You will learn how to update your LinkedIn profile, write cover letters, create a resume for working overseas, how and what to expect from working overseas, and more. You may enroll in this course today. It's on gebjohnson.com/courses. Start your class today. Third, discuss your passion about the position. Show the future employer how much this position means to you. This is when you can share your personality. Make sure it matches the company's culture. If you are applying to a fun and jovial company, be somewhat humorous in your explanation. If they are serious, you can still show off your personality too. After researching something about their company, you may have found a point that you can comment on that will show your personality. Fourth, speaking of researching the company, in your research of the company, you are able to show you are the solution to their problem. You may have found that they are striving to accomplish a goal that you have the answer to if they hire you. Sometimes these problems can be found in the job description. Feel free to use those examples. Now let's talk about what not to put in your cover letter. 1. Don't copy the job description word for word. 2. Don't copy language from your resume. 3. Don't be boring. 4. Don't say dear sir or ma'am. Find a name. 5. Don't assume, like my client, that if they don't request it, you don't write it. 3 to 4 times a month, I provide personalized coaching to 5 people in each webinar. In the Modern Career Search webinar, for 1 hour, I help you find your ideal career opportunity. I personally walk you with screen sharing to help you find exactly what you are searching for in your new opportunity. These sessions are for 1 hour and are only for 5 people. So if you miss me, there are other opportunities throughout the month to connect with me. Go to gebjohnson.com/webinars to enroll today. That's gebjohnson.com/webinars. Now back to the show. I have some additional thoughts on cover letters. In my research for this podcast and my blog post, I ran across some hiring managers' pet peeves. I am not sure if they all feel this way, but here's what a few of them said. 1. They like to see a handwritten signature. I explain how you do that in my cover letter ebook download. It's free, and you can find it on gebjohnson.com/resources. 2. They don't like it when you say the position you are applying for and where you found the opportunity. This actually stunned me because in most examples that I've seen, you include this statement. So what I would suggest is to trust your gut on this one. And 3, they only have 1 minute to read your cover letter. When I saw this, my heart dropped. I thought, dang, on average it takes me 20 to 30 minutes to write the letter, and a non-writer even longer, and you're only spending 1 minute reading it? All I can say is this. Now that you know, you'd better make a stellar first impression in that 1 minute of introducing yourself to this person. As I mentioned, I have a free cover letter ebook for you to download. Go to gebjohnson.com/resources to get your free download. Let's review. 1. Connect your resume to your cover letter. 2. Show you are more qualified than others. 3. Show how passionate you are about the opportunity. 4. Show you understand their problems and you are their solution. I hope this helped you out today. I'd like to ask you to follow me on Twitter at gebjohnson.com. Also, I am on Instagram and Pinterest at gebjohnson.com. Please leave a review and subscribe to the podcast so that I can provide better and improved podcasts to help you in your ideal career search. And most importantly, very, very important, is to find your purposeful profession. See you next week.